Welcome back. Ben does a testimony of law. Contradiction? The witness just justified the... Until the police arrived, he didn't move from the just to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased money after the monkey. When that witness was off chasing money, there was no one watching the plaza. What meaning of all this, Wright? Where are you going with this theory of yours? I'm saying that there's no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that other than the defendant was at the scene. Well, tell me this, alright. Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist? Well, he obviously didn't see the ringmaster arrive on the scene. However, that does not change the fact that he saw the defendant. The witness is lying. He was blinded with by his rivalry with Max. Well, the defense's argument does hold water. The witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant. What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie just to get to that dork face in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw no doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar. Well, just to clarify, for clarity, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night. I've told you many times. I know exactly who I saw. You already changed your story, Stick Boy, and I'm sure it'll change some more. Where's the one line that, are you usually more behind it? Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after. Yeah! I'll give you, that. I was waiting for that night for Gina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up, and I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. He obviously sure that it was him. I saw Max Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could mistake him wearing those three ridiculous symbols. So that means Money didn't show up until after you saw Max. That's right, Money ran up in less than a minute after I saw Max. Then Money snatched the ring, and you went chasing after him. How long was it until you came back To where you witnessed avoiding. Let's say about 5. I suppose about 5 minutes. I think. So the victim could have arrived on the scene in that 5-minute stretch. Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination. Why would you say good evening to somebody angry again? You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning, good afternoon in the day, and it's obvious that I say good night to somebody at night. What, Ben? You got something to add? Let me guess, that's not it, Trilo. You say good evening at night. I'm sorry, Trilo. Mr. Quist, I'd prefer if you kept your ventriloquist's act outside of the courtroom. Impossible. The performer lives and breathes his performance. You should know better. There's got to be something wrong with this bit of... Isn't that a bit strange of you? What do you mean? Well, you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as something somewhat... Why would it strike you as strange? Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your co-workers? Well, it was simply... If it was just simply being cordial to a co-worker, I would understand. Ow, that hurt. Maybe I should thank you of you as someone of some proof before your lips stop flapping next time. Proof is everything. This is in this world. Who would ever say something nice to Max? How do I go about it? Laughing is everything in this world. I'm sure you already. I guess I could give it a shot. Good symbols, huh? Out of curiosity, how many times have you asked that question by now? If you're gonna ask again, I'll answer with a chorus everything together. Silka and cloak, white roses! Thank you very much! Maya, you didn't have to join in, did you? But it was fun shouting with everyone. But there has to be a hole in this testimony. But we have to have proof. Right, then we get to work. How about this broken bottle? Trilo, is it not true you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder? A fight? A fight over Regina, to be exact. It wasn't a big... just an argument. It's disagreement at most. A disagreement does it usually end with somebody getting clonked over the head with a bottle. Ah! Got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? What? Is that an admission of assault and battery? Ouch! Before we handle that. So we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first. the truth on that day, the day of the crime. The defendant the witness had a huge. Moreover, consider the personality of the stand. There's no bit this lewd would just up and say good evening, driver. Are you saying he this race is Yes, Your Honor. By the testimony for the court, could you explain your theory about the witness, who the witness saw? He saw a different person. What kind of theory is that? The correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person who the witness saw was Max at all. Well, what? If he had truly met Max, right, he would have had no grinning at all. Which means there's only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. And that is why Trilo made the effort to greet him, whoever it was he saw that evening. Or good evening, as he put it. What in the world are you? Who Trilo saw that evening then? Russell Berry. Oh, yeah? Is that legit? Trilo would have... Oh, yeah. It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not? Yep. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw in the evening was the victim of the ringmaster of Russell Berry. That's why you pretended you greeted him. Isn't that correct? Go. Answer the question, Mr. Quest. Why, I brought you right. Order, how do you... Wait a second. At first I thought it was the old man. But once I get a better look at him, it was obvious they are Maximilian Galactica. I think it's high time that we clear this air. Mr. Quest, you obviously witnessed a single person in the area. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica, or was it the ringmaster, Mr. Russell Berry? The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness clearly stated he saw him stumble. The three symbols. Alright, this is getting old. Come on, you gotta remember. Here we go, everyone all together now. Ow! Yes, we know. Silk hat, cloak, and white roses. A silk hat and a cloak, anybody could wear them. They'd even look good on me. What was that? Well, the witness has endlessly repeated how he saw Max's three symbols. However, how do we know that it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry. What? von Karma? Do you even have clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant? Well, if that's the case, then it is impossible for me to make a judgment at this point. That is very unfortunate. Huh? You're just a little too excited for your own good, Wright. What do you mean by that? You are merely establishing the one thing for this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you for that effort, but that person can only be answered by the next witness. Huh? Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond a shadow of a doubt, an answer to the question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. That there was only one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this. None other than Maximilian Galactica for this. The court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request that the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess. We will see you all in the next video.